Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, a lot of you have been writing, you've been saying, Bob, teach us more magical charms. And you know I love to do that. Well, today I thought I'd talk about one of my favorite magical gemstones. And this is the stone called blue Chalcedony. And as you can see, I'm wearing one here around my neck. Let me take it off here and you can look at it a little closer. This is an amazing and mystical gemstone. It's a little hard to capture the color here on camera, but it's a soft blue stone, kind of a grayish blue. And you can see that it has some veins of brown mixed into it. And blue Chalcedony is just one shade of Chalcedony. It comes actually in the colors blue, gray, white, and I believe green, and I think even black. Speaking of gems, this is a member, blue Chalcedony is a member of the quartz family. It also has a connection to the agate family. Though agate and blue Chalcedony are similar, they're technically considered different stones. This is a very ancient stone. It's even mentioned in the Bible that the priests of ancient Israel had blue Chalcedony as one of the stones in the temple and set in sacred artifacts and ornaments, such as the breastplate and used in various things in the temple. So it's got a stone. Its history goes back thousands of years. Very, very fascinating. As I said, it comes in the colors blue, gray, white, brown, green, I believe black also. This one is what we call traditionally blue Chalcedony. Now, blue Chalcedony generally is a very soft shade of blue, as you can kind of see it here. And it has a little bit of a grayish tint to it. So it's kind of a blue-gray stone. And I think the color is wonderful, absolutely spectacular. This stone is very good to be used as a healing stone. Now, energetically, blue Chalcedony unites the body, the mind, and the spirit. And if you're somebody who's working on finding calm and centeredness in your life, you might want to consider this stone. Traditionally, it has been used by healers to heal areas connected to the neck, the throat, the tonsils, and the vocal cords. So if you're somebody who does a lot of public speaking, or you're a singer, or you're having problems with speaking, your throat gets tight, this stone is something you might want to wear. I think it works. You know, as somebody who speaks to the public all day long, like I do, I'm a big fan of blue Chalcedony. I wear it myself, and I do feel that it really does help me. If you're somebody who's a spiritual healer, you might want to get some of these stones and use it in your work, particularly if you have clients who are having throat issues or, tonsil issues or vocal cord issues. Wonderful. In fact, I used to have an entire bowl here of blue Chalcedony that I kept on my desk, and many times I just give them out to clients as I felt they needed them. And everybody I've given one to said they swear by it. Now, blue Chalcedony is not that expensive of a stone. This one is a rather large specimen, very fine, and was made into a pendant by a gemologist that I know. So this one cost me a little bit, probably at $14. But you can buy smaller ones that are not as elaborate for about, $2, $3, $4 a piece. So though they're not totally cheap, they're not beyond, the price of most people. Okay? Now, as I was saying, this stone is also very good for unifying the body, mind, and spirit. It brings calm. Now, I'm an Aquarius, and blue Chalcedony is considered the stone of the sign of Aquarius. That's because it has air. It's considered an air property stone. Interestingly, it also is considered to have water properties. So air and water combined in this stone. Now, it's also considered a stone that should be used by not only Aquarians, but those under the sign of Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. But if you're an air sign or a water sign person, I think you'll really resonate to this. Now, if you're not one of those, you can still use it, But for those signs, it seems to have a special resonance, okay? Now, one of the magical uses of this stone is that it is very good to wear, as you see, as I have it as a pendant. And people should wear it if they're having a lot of stress in their life, or if they're having nightmares, anxieties. It's known as a stone of peace and protection. It's also known as a protector for travelers. So if you're traveling, going to carry a blue Chalcedony with you. Trip should go smoother and hopefully avert danger. Okay, so yes, it is considered a protection stone, a good luck stone. Now, what's interesting is I was saying it carries the properties of air and water. And for people who cannot acquire a moonstone, if you want to work magically with the stone, you can't find a moonstone, you might want to consider substituting a blue chalcedony, for it carries many of the same properties as the moonstone, being an air and water stone. The moonstones tend to carry water energy, like the moon affects the tides. This also carries very similar properties. And I've known people to work with the blue chalcedony and have found that it does, in energy work and in magic, it can be substituted for a moonstone. So if you can't get a moonstone, get a blue chalcedony. I think you'll like it. I'm a big fan of this stone. I hope you guys will research this and pick some up. I'll put some links below. You can learn more about it, but it's a great stone, one that I recommend. So, anyways, I'm going to wear my blue chalcedony, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I really thank all of you for being here at Spirit Channel. Keep it here. We'll have more videos coming this week. Thanks for being here. Blessings. Bye-bye.